Please repeat after me. A problem that they have and don't want. And the second thing is a result that they want and don't have. Those are the only two things people are interested in. So how do you articulate that? So if you say, Cindy, I'm a relationship coach, or I help people with relationship problems. Sounds okay, right? Might help people with relationship problems. See if we can make it better. Can we make it more specific? Can we narrow it way down? Actually, let me share a concept with you. Let me show it.
The king of high-ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
That's a very powerful concept. What you want to do is you want to position narrow. What do you want to do? Reach wide. What do you want to do? Reach wide. Repeat after me. Position narrow, reach wide. One more time. Position narrow, reach wide. Position narrow and reach wide. Who are not your clients? Who you don't work with? Who you don't serve? Narrow it down. You might think, well, but if I narrow it down, am I missing out? No. Because the narrower it is, the more unique you are. But when you do your marketing, you go wide. You go wide and you talk to a lot of people. Social media, running ads, everything that you do, but you put them into this. And you're saying, I only do this. Versus, yeah, I can do this. I kind of do this too, and I can do that, and I kind of do that too. Then what the fuck do you do? Versus you say, you know, this is the only thing I do. Like, you mean you don't do that? No, this is the only thing I do. Well, but Dan, can you help me? No, this is the only thing I do. Well, but I don't fall into that category, then I'm not the guy to help you. Let me refer you to somebody else that could help you. You have to be that clear. Kind of be the expert on that one thing. It has tremendous power in the marketplace because now people can refer to you. Human beings are funny. Our minds is how it works. We can only remember and memorize one or two key ideas. Think of, when I say hamburgers, what brand comes to mind? What's the second brand that comes to mind? What's the third brand that comes to mind? What's the fourth brand that comes to mind? What's the fifth brand that comes to mind? What's the sixth brand that comes to mind? You see how that works? You're not the number one. You're nothing. I'll say it again. If you're not number one in their mind at what you do, you're not in the mind at all. It's like the old saying, if you're not the lead dog, the view is always the same. If you're not the lead dog, the view is always the same. You want whatever position you have, maybe one or two words. When they say your name, they think of this. When they say your name, they think of this, right? Keep on. They think of this, and that's it. You don't want them, well, he kind of does a little bit of this, does a little bit of that. No. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is the only thing I do. And I've been doing this for years. Awesome. I like that. It gives them assurance. Does that make sense? Yes. That's what. So position, narrow, reach wide. Reach wide. So how do you make this better? How about something like this? What do? You don't say I'm a relationship coach. You say, I help married couples on the brink of divorce, save their marriage, and we discover their passion so they can fall back in love forever again. Now, let me ask you a question. For those who are married, let's say you're going through, you're thinking of divorce, or you're on the brink of divorce, and you meet someone like that. You do that? That's exactly what I want. How do you do it? Can you help me? You see the difference? It's very, very clear. Now, if you're single, when you hear this, does it resonate with you? No. And she's not trying to resonate with you. You're not her ideal client. You're not her ideal client. You don't fit their profile. That's perfectly fine. But let's say you have a friend maybe who's going through a divorce. You hear this, oh, my friend needs your help. That's what I'm talking about, right? So it's that, the timing. What exactly do you do? What is the outcome? Versus, I'm a relationship coach. What does that mean? You with me, yes? Yes. Let's try another one. Want to try another one? Yes. Okay. How about your software company? Let's say you own a software company before. We sell dashboards and reports that help executives deliver better business results. Not bad. It's okay. Deliver better results. Kind of, decent. Can we make it better? Yeah, I think so. How about this? We help you get the data that you need from your multi-million-dollar information system to you so you can make difficult pricing decisions. Bam! You're either, you want it, you fall into that category, you have the problem, or not. It's not vanilla. It's bam, here's what I do. And this is what I do. And this is who I target. You don't fall in that category, that's okay. But you know who I serve. How about leadership consultant? I'll help you solve the problems you have from that employee who's too valuable to fire. Instead of just say, I'm a management consultant, I'm a leadership consultant. What the hell does that mean? No, I help you solve the problems you have from that employee. You know the employee I'm talking about? Paying. That's too valuable to fire. Okay, I need that. Come into my company. Train. What do you need to do? How much? Let's do it. Here's the thing. You want your sales message, your high-ticket sales message, to be so precise. When you say it, you don't want people to go, oh, you're one of those. Or, oh, okay. You don't want that reaction. The reaction from people is, the sense of discovery, that they have found you, that they've been looking, but man, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I cannot even believe I've never seen this before. This is amazing. When they discover you, let me tell you something. Price is no object. Because they're not thinking price. When you're at the brink of divorce, are you thinking about price? Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of divorcing, but if you give me 20% off, then let's do it. Jack?
Yeah, when you're targeting a niche, do you target the bigger chunk of the demand in the market, or? Okay.
What did I just fucking say? and I'm like teasing him because he's my inner circle member. Position narrow.
Yeah.
Position narrow first. Now, it doesn't mean you have to stay there forever, though. I'm saying stack your success. So make a name, because my brand has changed over the years. So make a name for yourself first. Very focused. Very narrow. Once you have a strong base, now you can say, you know what? You can build on top of that. You can go a little bit wider. You can go a little bit wider. You can go a little bit wider. But versus once you're trying to do this, then you're not appealing to anybody.
So it doesn't matter when you begin. It doesn't matter how big the market is.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, you just
But now, however, what market you choose, is that important? Yes. My question is, what market should you choose? Oh, amen. Amen. Please. You want to sell to players with money. I call that PWM. All my inner circle members know. You want to sell to who? Players. With money. One more, twice as out. Players with money. Yeah. How many try to sell to broke people? Why? It's a very noble thing to do. Bad business. Bad business. Why sell to broke people? Why do you sell to people who's got no money? They've got no money to pay you. It doesn't matter how awesome you are. They love you, they this and that. It's like they got no money to pay you. Sell to people, sell to players with money. Build a business around that. I do a lot of stuff for free. My YouTube stuff is all free. It's all free. 99% of what I do is free. Podcast is all free. All my information, all online, all free. I don't need to make money from that. I give that away. Yeah, because I what? Was it? Yeah. A reach wide. And a position narrow. I don't worry about, am I monetizing my YouTube ads? It's not even turned on. I don't have the monetization turned on. I don't have Facebook, like a YouTube ad, like Google ads running, trying to make, whatever, a few penny from whatever, how many amount of views. I don't care about that stuff. Because I sell to players with money. I build a business around that. Then you can give. I've done a lot of free talks. University, I've done free talks. This is practically free, just so you know. This thing, I don't make money from this, just so you know. I'm not getting rich off the $40. I guarantee you that. Hell no. The filming costs more than that. Yeah. So that's what I mean. But I don't need to. Because I position narrow, reach wide. Just think deeply about that. It's very profound. So let's try another one. Business consultant, one of my elevator pitch. I help thought leaders and premium service providers build six-figure monthly revenues while selling to fewer clients and charging more money. Again, very narrow. It's very, very narrow. This is who I serve. So if you're selling a low-ticket item, I'm not your guy. You sell something for a few $100, I'm not your guy. You're getting started, I'm not your guy. Brand new, not your guy. Because here's one thing I've learned. And I tried this. And this is very profound. I'm not, and I suggest you do the same. I'm not in the business of turning losers into winners. I'm in the business of helping winners win more. I'll say it again. I'm not in the business, write this down. I'm not in the business of turning losers into winners. I'm in the business of helping winners win more. And that is a big difference. And that's why I don't like, I tell my clients, I don't want scarcity money. I don't want desperate money. I want abundance money. I want joyful money. Because there's a difference. I want to take a moment and acknowledge you. Maybe you've been following my work for some time now, and you've been watching my videos for a period of time. I want to hear from you, how my work has impacted your life and your business. I want you to comment below and share with me your story. That's what gives me motivation, and that's what gives me the drive to create more and inspire more. And if your comment is very good, my team will pin it to the top. I do read every single one of your comments. I might not have time to reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them. I look forward to reading your story.